So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. As you can see, we've already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Pele. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pele. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. Brzezinski. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic. Odo. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brzezinski. Maldini. And it's Schneider. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Spread neatly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Raul. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Brzezinski. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind. Kukçu. Pele. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. This looks promising. He slips a mighty effort. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu. Mbappe. Big chance! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. And it's Ghana who go in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and...
Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Cross needs... Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ah, that's a fine interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Raul. Vieira.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's in a great position here. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Bojan. Now, can they get him away? Pelé. And this is Bojan. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. Mbappe touches it back. Ghana looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Schneider. Rijkaard pulls off an exempt... Kukçu!
Kukçu made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Ghana are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the action is back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. Pelé, and the counter is on. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Lam has it in a wide position. And he shoots! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pele. And it's Bojan. Bojan Kurkic going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Schneider! It's a loose ball. Good strike, quite an alarm.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
Bojan Krikic, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal 20.
Mbappe!
Un cambio de jugadores.
Danger averted for now. Ghana perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great ball, and he takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Schneider. Schneider! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Maldini. That's a cute ball. And now the breakaway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Ibrahimovic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Kukçu. Threads one in. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Lahm gets across. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
To today's match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
That was venomous.
Kukçu does well to get it back.
Mbappe!
Donatoni. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he stop it going out? And that has been cleared. And this is Rosicki. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's nice. Kukçu gets a foot in here. Donatoni in acres of space out wide. So Donatoni!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
He's having a shot! There it is!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for the run. Messi
Looking to get on the end of this.
And if you have just joined us, still just... Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Rijkaard. Kukçu.
And he's on his way! Oh, shooting chance!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Raul.
It's Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Ghana are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is good alertness. Nice bit of trickery. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Rosicki. France do have a chance to counter here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Might be danger here. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's beaten the last man. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard. Now it's Rosicki. Kamavinga. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quick look, then plays it in. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot! Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Donatoni. He has found the way through. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Van Dijk powering forward here. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Raul. He's found the way through. It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without complication. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Oh, lovely bit of decent chance! He's got a goal! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And yes, it's him again. Ghana grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. And that has sent him sprawling. And we've reached half-time.
Ghana are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole
Please
power
make sure
of good.
to watch the screen for an information
Ghana
bulletin
lead by
from the
3
regional
in a
police
game
department.
all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. And he's had it nicked away. No, he's not getting past him there. Ghana have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Aims beyond the defence. Played back in. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. Conceição. Real chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Goes forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goes down, but nothing given. Kukçu. Now it's Raul.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
The attendance for this match
That was very necessary.
80,113.
And it's Kukçu. Kukçu steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Donadoni! Oh, brilliant from Donadoni! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker. Oh, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Kukçu. Good play on the left-hand side here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! He's scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Brzezinski. Raul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a goal kick.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 20.
Ghana can now introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field
And the
is
break in play means they
number
can
6.
now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's dealt with that really well. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kukchu with the foul.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 13. Thomas Rashitsky. Coming on to replace him is number
Hazard.
15.
Fernandez
Bellingham.
is in a really good position out wide. He's there to hit it! Oh, denied at the last. That is good alertness. Ghana will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Fernandez takes control of it and he's on the move. Rijkaard. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Poor robust challenge. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Kukchu. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago already. Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Oh, super ball! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that has been clubbed away.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Kukchu. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 18.
Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real
Coming
trouble.
on the field is number 11, Maradona.
He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Kukchu going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
He's gone for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Brzezinski pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. And the shot's on here. Messi! That carried quite a threat. Rijkaard. Raul. Cantona. He can run onto that. Shoots! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Raul! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Garner grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kukçu. And it's Brzezinski. And now the breakaway. Saliba. Quarter of an hour played. Donatoni. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So what can they make of this? Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have...
Chance! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Messi. Ghana have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Donadoni. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Ghana heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. O'Shea. Zanetti. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cantona. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. That has not gone well. Best. Messi. Brzezinski. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brzezinski carries the ball down the right. Roberto Carlos. O'Shea. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Ghana hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Caros espectadores, podem adquirir lembranças do jogo de hoje na entrada principal do estádio. Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Número 18.
He's picked his way through. O'Shea. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Kukçu. And here's Cruyff. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted. Baresi. Chance here to counter. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good take and a chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot, roll! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Rosicky does well to get it back. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a good spell of possession, this. That is a brilliant interception. O'Shea. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about up to 75 minutes. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cruyff. Otto does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saliba spots it and intercepts.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Rosicky. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Aims beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Oh, what has happened here? Baresi. Ghana are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And no, that was never going to make it. Lookman. That's a good run down the left. He's going all the way! Very nicely done.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Looking to play him in.
Vamos ter minuto
He
de
might be in
prorrogação.
here! Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bojan Kirkic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that is that. Ghana have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like... Rosicki! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rosicki deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe!
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Real chance! There it is! And it's Garner who go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Donatoni. Rosicki. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Decent chance! Pass somewhat off target. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's
Rosicki! Fernando Torres. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Donatoni. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played towards the other side. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Rooney. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot in for the pieces. He scores! They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done...
Roll! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Ghana take the lead. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Albert Ferrer. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Zanetti. Raul. Now it's Raul. He could be in here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he get on? Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He'll take that. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's in on... It's Rosicki! Van Nistelrooy. Rooney. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Rosicki. Kukçu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Donadoni has it in a wide position.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hullet. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Spread out to the left. He's... Rosicki! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Ghana are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So it's back to business. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
And a chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's gone loose. And it's Kukçu.
The attendance for this match
Just about up to the hour now.
953.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pull it. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pull it, going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, well played, well played. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Rooney. Raul. Rosicki at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Pull it. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Pull it. Now it's Rooney. Rosicki. Oh, well played. He got back really well. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Rosicki. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
There they go, hunting again.
Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And he's managed to get free. Donadoni is onto this. Chance here to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's travelling a long way. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 13, Thomas Rosicki. Number 18, Raul. Number 20, Donadoni. Coming on the field, number 15, Bellingham. Number 7, Batistuta. Number 6, Efootball.
Now, can they get him away? Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, not quite. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Zico. And the counter is on. And the return pass. Now it's Endrick. Endrick unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Big chance! And he shoots! And it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ghana, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Welcome to those who have joined us all here
Hello,
on a
everybody,
beautiful,
and
clear
welcome to
evening.
today's
The
match.
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Nicely weighted ball. Donatoni.
Oh, really well played.
And the through ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like a fullback in a back four, move up into midfield in a back three, or
Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Batistuta. And here's Raul. Goes for the shot! And that is high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And this is Raul. And he's intervened well there. Luis Suarez. Donatoni. And here's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still goalless at the moment. And this is Raul. And this is Bale. It's a mighty effort! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 20 minutes is number 7, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff. Batistuta is herring after that one. Michael can see things others simply cannot. And it's Luis Suarez. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Suarez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a quick free kick. Back into the middle. Raul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get on the end of this? This might... Shoots!
Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And yes, it's him again.